Hi, and welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. Papillion continues to grow while maintaining its status as one of the best places to live in America. Papillion offers much to its residents so they can live, work, and play. For more about Papillion, here's City Happenings.
Thanks, Mayor Black. The Midlands Place Scholarship Program is open to Papillion La Vista graduating seniors. Applications will be taken now through January 22nd.
Excitement, passion for embracing Papillion La Vista schools. I had children that went through the school systems here locally, and it was just an exciting opportunity for us to be more engaged with the community.
We feel it's important to get involved as local owners. We feel it's important to get involved in the local community, and we have found it very rewarding to get involved in the schools.
Especially because Papillion La Vista is so fortunate to have this awesome foundation, and we want to be involved as much as possible. And being in a professional program or a professional setting, that can be a long journey ahead of some students' lives, and we want to let them know that it's possible to do it, and we'll try to help give all the resources we can to get you there.
I think I jumped on board right away because it's $1,000 from PostNet to one of each students from Papillion South and the Monarchs, regular Papillion High School. And last year Midlands Place gave away $16,000. And that's an amazing amount of money. That's tangible, that helps students, even students who have full scholarships. I have 4 children myself, 3 in college. And even though they have scholarships, there are all those other things that you have to pay for that you don't necessarily have money for, like your books, your gas, your parking pass, things that even though we prepare children, they're not always prepared for. And so something like $1,000 can really make a huge difference when you're moving into a dorm or an apartment, those kind of things, especially when there's not stipulations on exactly how you have to spend it.
We love it when they come to us and it's something that they want to initiate, and so we're able to just work with them and help facilitate the program so that it goes off without a hitch and it's super effective.
Yeah, the foundation's been a great partner for us. They've really supported us and kind of helped us figure out how to grow this scholarship, make it better. So they've been a great resource for us.
Pick up an application at one of these 7 Midlands Place businesses. The city's fire department stresses fire safety all year round. A key audience is grade schoolers. The annual sprinkler demonstration promotes lots of conversation.
Every day. It truly, somebody mentions something. The next day, like I said, we had the fire drill.
During full class meetings, they talk about general things.
Somebody always brings up, I talked to my parent last night about having a plan, or we're moving into a new house in 2 weeks. First thing I asked my dad was, do we have fire sprinklers? Can we get fire sprinklers? Kids went home and recognized, since we live in an area with newer houses, most of their houses have fire sprinklers and they look like ours.
The students bring up something about fire safety on a daily basis.
Of course, the biggest impact is, the teddy bear carcass, which again, Chief Bose, he does such a great job remembering his audience, but that poor teddy bear sitting there and the kids are like, and then he brings it out and he holds it up and they're like, oh my gosh, and then Winnie the Pooh survives, and they just, but they bring that up and they think, well, I know where all my animals are.
No question that fire safety is now part of the thought process.
One of my students came back and he said, we live in a house that doesn't have sprinklers, and my mom said that we couldn't put them in, but she showed me where all the fire extinguishers were, and we now have a plan to get out really fast. A couple kids' parents went out and bought ladders for the second-story windows.
The impact of the sprinkler demonstration and fire safety lessons is ever present.
Intermittently, somebody will say something on a daily basis that just reminds us why we went to that field trip, and just, it's like, wow, 3 weeks later, you guys are still talking about this. It made a huge impact on these kids, and even 4th graders who, I don't have on the regular will say, oh, we have a plan now. I was like, well, that's really cool. I'm glad to hear that.
Rumsey Station Elementary sees its wellness club move into a second year.
So last year is when we started it, but this year is when it kind of took off, and I've had to divide up the grade levels because we've had so many kids that want to do it, which is awesome.
The youngsters learn about wellness, yoga, and meditation.
Mindfulness, it's mostly just giving your brain a chance to just relax. it's always going, you're always thinking of things. And so when we end our yoga sessions with meditation, it's to just shut their brain off and to just give them time. I'll read a story, and it's just a time for them to just imagine and kind of zone out.
This year brings something new.
Now we have a great curriculum that we just started this year for social emotional learning. So we are able to now dedicate time in our day to talk about our feelings and how to process when we're feeling worried or stressed, when we're upset at someone, how we can work through that. And so this is kind of an extra extension of that.
Now that's what's happening around Papillion. There are lots of ways to stay up to date. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter and Instagram, or watch our YouTube channel. And of course, information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website, www.papillion.org, or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.